Today on Stewart-Cox Family News. The 14,000-acre Corral Fire that ripped through open rangelands near Tracy is the largest wildfire so far this year in California, and its explosive growth snapped attention to the start of another wildfire season. The Corral Fire in California has firefighters worried as climate change threatens to make fire season worse. Now let's see the clip.
Fire crews in California are battling the state's largest wildfire so far this year. The so-called Corral Fire erupted Saturday just outside the city of Tracy, which is about 60 miles east of San Francisco. More than 14,000 acres have burned so far, forcing thousands of people to evacuate. CBS News senior national and environmental correspondent Ben Tracy is in California covering this for us. I see behind you what looks like some remnants there of the fire. Tell me what's behind you and how much this fire is contained.
Yeah, so this house back here, we believe, is the one structure in this fire that was completely destroyed. And that's pretty remarkable when you think about a 14,000-acre fire that was growing and spreading as fast as this one was. The really good news is firefighters have made extraordinary progress. This fire, they tell us, is now 75% contained. And when you get to that kind of number, that means they really do have control of this. And when we look out in the distance, we see, charred hillsides, but you don't see flames, you don't see smoke. So they're feeling pretty good about where they're at. But obviously a big loss for the person who lived here. There also were 2 firefighters that were injured, but we are told that they are going to be okay. So this could have been a lot worse than it is. So I think people are really crossing their fingers that with these heavy winds today, that this thing doesn't somehow pick back up.
Yeah, and also, here we are June 3rd. I'm from Arizona, so I know that it's not necessarily too early for something like this. But does something as big as this already in the season forebode the season? And also, what can you tell us about this heat dome that's expected to hit the West?
Yeah, this does seem a little ominous. This is early for a wildfire of this kind in California, but we also have to acknowledge that in the age of climate change, there really is no wildfire season anymore because spring is coming much earlier. The hot temperatures are lasting longer. So you do have these wildfires at times of the year that, 20 years ago, you might not have experienced those. And then you mentioned this heat dome that is coming. That is going to impact this area. It's also going to impact a wide area of the Southwest, including major population centers like Las Vegas and Phoenix. Temperatures here expected to be 10 to 15 degrees above normal. And so certainly that does elevate fire risk once you have that combination of strong winds like we have today and then extreme heat.
Okay, Ben, thank you so much, you and your crew, for bringing us this.
Thanks.